Election day a week from today, and there's a referendum on the March 19th Cook County ballot. It's known as Bring Chicago Home. It's been getting a lot of publicity. It would create a new real estate transfer tax aimed at paying for homeless initiatives. It's another tax in the hands of voters, but according to a new study by the Cook County Treasurer, just a small number of voters often make tax decisions for all of us. And Maria Pappas, the Cook County Treasurer, is joining us for a closer look at this study. Thank you for being with us once again. You found out, I'm going to get right to it here, your office studied this. About 30% of registered voters in Cook County, is this right, decided 75 property tax related ballot referendums. I guess this is from 2020 to 2023. Is that right?
To the tune of $1.5 billion. So $1.5 billion were tacked onto property taxes because less than a third of the people voted. And in half of those instances, less than 25% voted. So I'm going to bring this home. There was a issue in Elgin, $179 million, 135,000 people in Elgin had the opportunity to vote. So at the polls, 11,000 people showed up and said they were for the $179 million issue, and 6,000 showed up and said that they were against it. And guess what? 11,000 people ended up deciding for all 135,000 people that $179 million should be added to their tax bill.
Wow, okay.
So what we're saying in this study is, hey, listen, you can have steam coming out of your ears and you can be complaining, but it's not going to do any good unless you get up, get out, and vote. And the sad thing is that people just don't vote. And when they get to the end of the ballot, after they get through all the judges, and half the time they don't vote for the judges, but once they get through all the judges, at the bottom of the ballot are these questions. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want a swimming pool? Do you want a fire district? And very few people vote.
So when you have low voter turnout, especially in a primary here, historically then those referendums, those bond issues, whatever it is, they usually go forward. Do those local taxing bodies get to decide which election they're going to go in, or how does that work?
The local government officials decide whether or not they go in a primary, a general, or what they call a consolidated election. Consolidated elections are the ones where the people show up the least amount of time. But when you look at this, over half of the 75, 25% of the voting population decided. So, I mean, if we look at Cook County, on average, a third or less of the people come out and vote. And this is really serious next week because there are lots of things on that ballot that really make a big difference. But you know what? I can get on the elevator in my building and people can complain about their taxes, complain about the traffic, complain about crime, complain about the fire department, complain about the police department. And you know what? I say to them, did you vote? And they say, no, I didn't.
That's how it
goes.
So
shame on you for not getting up and going out.
Let me ask you specifically, let me add the biggest one that everybody knows about, whether that'll bring them out to the polls or not, remains to be seen. But Bring Chicago Home. What do you think will happen? This is a primary election. The presidential race is essentially decided. Does that mean it's going to be low turnout? So the likelihood is that this homelessness initiative will pass then?
If we look at past history, it will pass because the voter turnout will be low. So people who come out, that small amount of people who come out, have an interest in seeing it pass. If we look at this historically, if it was a huge turnout in Cook County, it probably wouldn't pass. But, I mean, the city of Chicago, it probably wouldn't pass. This is a city issue. What's interesting about this, it would be really interesting if the amount of money that it would be costing taxpayers was on the ballot. And Bring Home Chicago, I don't think that there's a price tag attached to it on the ballot. That might help people make a decision, or that might get people's attention. You know, if you put something on the ballot and says $100 million, you might wake up and say, you know, do I want the 100 million? Don't I want the 100 million? So let's see. We'll see what's happening with what's happening right now with getting kids out in the Chicago public school systems to vote. It's going to be a really interesting election, but the vast majority of people that I know don't vote because they don't want to do jury duty. They don't want to declare themselves as a Democrat or a Republican in a primary election. And three, biggest reason, they think that no matter what they do, it won't make any difference because all elections are rigged. That is just a general attitude that
I get
people
this.
have.
The bottom line here is you'll have the moral authority to complain if you go out and vote. That is the message from Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas. Thanks for being with us this evening. We appreciate it as always.
Always great to see you.
Okay, take care.